I wonder how long this is going to take. Mr. G here, drying some of our peppers. So we harvested a lot of peppers before the frost actually hit really hard. So I want to try a new way of just using the oven. I think it will work quite well. Instead of using a dehydrator, this is supposed to be a lot faster. So I've read different things, 180, 200 degrees for like 1 to 3 hours, depending upon how large it is, to cut it certain ways and take out the seeds or leave the seeds in. I've done many different techniques in food dehydrators where you cut them up into chunks and take out the seeds. I like to leave the seeds in for a lot of them, and it just kind of gives it a little more heat in some of these mild peppers that I have. I have Anaheims and some sweet peppers that we've grown. So I think it's going to work really, really well. As you can see, we have some sweet pepper in the Anaheims and another one called Carmen that's in there. So we're going to continue to let them dry. I'm thinking about 3 hours is how long it's going to take. So I'll let you know how it goes. And until then, this is Mr. G drying some peppers. See y'all. Updating our peppers, we had placed them in the oven for about 1 to 2 hours at 200 degrees and opened up the oven, and they were still moist, not even close to being nice and dried. So what we did find out is that we're running about 10 hours in the oven to get them nice and dry. So it's really good to use the oven. We like it. We're going to continue to use it, but make sure you have ample time to dry your peppers. Also, if you take off the top part, remove the seeds, and then open that up so that it can dry a little better, that's also helpful. That's something we did on some of them, and others we didn't. But good 10 hours, and they turned out nice and dry. Great aroma. Very satisfied with using the oven. And our next step is always to use something like this. This is a Blendtec that we have, and we put that thing on high, and it just powders this really, really nicely. We love to use it with chili and with a lot of our cooking, or just put it on pizza, things like that. So we really enjoy using the Blendtec, and then we place them in little containers. This one is a bigger one that we use, and even a really tiny small one for gifts and for sampling for people. But give it a try. It works really well. This is Mr. G, hoping that your peppers are nice and dry.